You like horror movies and Halloween masks? Consider supporting us by liking our videos, comment, and subscribing. The littlest effort will help us out. Now enjoy the video, boils, ghouls, and the non-boonary. Surprise video. Usually I only do one video a week just for my own sanity, but Trick or Treat Studios has unleashed the 2025 catalog for all their masks, props, animatronics, whatever it be. Okay, technically it... I'm recording this Monday, but releasing it the next day because I already had a video planned, but Trick or Treat Studios just fucked up my schedule. What we're going to do, we're going to look through the catalog together. We're going to be talking about the new products, criticisms, what we're excited for. So let's get right into it. So here we go. A nice cover. We have a kind of a preview of some of the new licenses and classic licenses. We're just going to jump straight into it, talk about it as we go. My light is kind of fucking up, but that's okay. Alright, so this first page is an announcement of Ninja Turtle stuff. Obviously, this is catered to a different demographic than most Trick or Treat Studios audiences, but from what I can tell, we have the main turtles themselves in latex, a foot soldier, Shredder's helmet, and Krang. I saw at the expo they had the half kind of vacuum form Ninja Turtle mask, so I'm really curious if that's what the Shredder is. They do have Mortal Kombat mask that's kind of similar, that's made of plastic. So I'm really curious about that. The Krang prop, I have no notes. That is awesome. The Ninja Turtles are pretty good too. They seem to be based off of more of the action figure, which was based off of the comic. Because if we go to the next page, as you can see right there, that's the classic Turtles we know from the show. We have the ninja's weapons, Leonardo's blades, Michelangelo's nunchucks, the size of Raphael, and then Donatello's bow staff. Pretty cool. We have some Fallout stuff for Fallout fans. There's already seems to be a decent amount of Fallout, like, Halloween memorabilia out there, so I'm curious if they're going to do anything crazy with the license going forward. Alright. I'm kind of excited for this myself. Those Beavis and Butthead masks are absolutely hilarious. There's been a few of them throughout the years. Distortions, Rubies, and now those. It's hard to tell if those are vacuum formed or vinyl or latex. Some of them say vacuum formed, like mold injected plastic. That one doesn't really give us a description. We just know that Beavis and Butthead are coming. Literally. Some Goosebumps stuff, nothing new there. Alright, I saw this and I'm really curious about this. This is a animatronic Michael Myers from the original Halloween. They had teamed up with Distortions for the other props that have came out in the years, animatronic ones. They didn't really have that much movement or like sound. They literally just... So whether or not that is actually going to be worth the price they're going to charge, I don't know what they're going to charge. The other ones were 600, 700, 500, in that range. So, personally, I'm not really a fan of that. For the price you pay, you would expect it to be a bit more premium, but I digress. Nothing really new, except I noticed this actually got leaked way beforehand. I didn't see the photo, but I believe that's mold injection or vacuum form, whatever. The escape mask. This is one that I was really surprised wasn't in the initial lineup. Maybe because they were already working on all those other wonderful masks. But yes, we had the escape mask from Rob Zombie's Halloween. I'm definitely picking that up. That'll be a nice, like, wall piece. Very cool. You have, I believe, like, retro style Leatherface and Pretty Woman. These are kind of in the style of, like, Ben Cooper, I imagine. That's kind of the aesthetic they're going for. It's hard to see. Hold on, let me just move myself. We have some new chainsaws. Of course, we have the deluxe, like $100 chainsaw with like the moving saw blade, the noises and all that, the whole box. In addition, we have a plush chainsaw. That's pretty cool. And that one up there also has sound. I don't even know how to describe it. It's one of the ones that Rubies used to make where it's just flat and would make sound. Of course, this is more for like economy, cheaper end if you want to build a Leatherface costume, but you don't really have the money to afford the crazy expensive one. That's cool. Beetlejuice mask is that latex? Oh no, it's a puppet. Okay, I see. That's pretty cool for fans of Beetlejuice. They're really putting the focus in on that license. That Lost Boy mask, not David, but the other one, I don't think actually had came out. I think people are still waiting on that, so we'll see. I did not notice that when I went through this catalog earlier. We have a Baraka mask from the original Mortal Kombat. For people who didn't know, Caesar made like a ghoul vampire mask, and they put silver teeth in it for Mortal Kombat because, you know, it was like, not motion capture, but it was like photos of actors turned into sprites, and that is what they did there. And my dog's barking. Who cares? But that is cool. I did not notice that. I'm curious how they actually made that, because that's not him from the later games. That's definitely early Baraka. Why the fuck are you barking? All right. This is one I definitely wanted to talk about. Let's zoom in. This is the Elusive Concepts New Nightmare Freddy being re-released. As you know, they re-released the Elusive Concepts Jason, and then now they are re-releasing the Freddy. They also did the Don Post Freddy right there. But that one is interesting. They really put in the effort to make that look good. He still kind of has that weird cracked out expression that I don't think suits New Nightmare Freddy, but I'm curious if that's made of vinyl like the old one. But for sure, cool addition. These two, I am definitely excited for. As you see right here, we have, let me move my, on the left, we have the comic book version of Eric, or the Crow. These are mold injection masks because the one on the right is also Brandon Lee. So we have the two different versions. I thought these weren't going to come out because they were supposed to come out last year. I genuinely thought the Bill Skarsgård movie just killed these masks, and Trick or Treat Studios just wanted to wash their hands off of this. But they're coming out this year, for sure, hopefully. Phantasm stuff, I still need to get that tall man mask. This is one I actually, Are these based off of the new Strangers? Because they've had Strangers masks based off of Prey at Night and like the original. Because right here we have Pinup and Dollface. And then Scarecrow. I always just kind of called him the Man in the Mask. That's what everyone else calls him. But that's interesting. Obviously it's not cloth. That is latex, so it's kind of weird, unnervy, but that's okay. Okay. I don't even know where to begin. I'm going to go with the left. Army of Darkness mask is something I've been wanting for a long time, and the fact that Trick or Treat Studios announced it last year and we're seeing it today, it's amazing. I'm gonna go in this direction. First off, we have the man himself, Ash, in a mold injection mask. That is one of the best Bruce Campbell likenesses I've seen, like on a figure, mask, bust. That's pretty good. Obviously, he looks a little dead, a little pale, but I think there's some room to work with paint, but so far, so good. The Pit Witch. This mask I saw in comparison to the Pumpkinhead, which is also massive. That is crazy big. Obviously can't really tell because that's like a stock photo, but that is a massive mask. Really true to character. A Deadite Foot Soldier. This is one that it was kind of give or take whether I think Tots was actually going to make was just a generic Deadite soldier. But it's cool to be a part of that. But this is the one. Evil Ash. Yes, he's missing his helmet. Maybe that's in development later. But I am definitely in love with that. We have mold injection, kind of half mask, Killer Clown's mask. Weird because the latex ones that they've made, I'm just not a really big fan of for whatever reason. But they nailed them here. We have Shorty, Slim, and of course, my favorite clown himself, Rudy. And of course, we have some clown hands. Almost looks like DSS Studios. I don't know if that's like a deal they're working on or, I mean, they're basically all the same thing. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I'm in love with that. This is an original Justin Mayberry sculpt. Of course, Nosferatu just came out, so here's his version, I guess, of the original. And the light just went out. He's actually fucking it.
Who was flickering the lights? Nosferatu!
We're gonna have to continue the rest of the video like this. I need to charge this bitch or get a real tripod. But yes, Big fan of that. Of course, the hockey mask. The snaps are not removable. Well, they are if you force them. They're not snap-on, so they're kind of hard to paint. I haven't had a chance to pick them up. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, but they're still a cool addition. Cool, got some Dawn Post pieces, glow-in-the-dark vinyl, I assume. And of course up here we have some other Dawn Post pieces. Classic sculpts being brought back using original molds or just a resculpt. Ooh! The original Hagatha. Or maybe it was re-released. I don't know the history of the Dawn Post Witch. But that would be later turned into the one seen in Halloween 3. So that's very cool. We got Tor Johnson, Ghost Skull, and Nosferatu. God, Tots just loves that skull so much. Of course, they had the latex ones that he did for Halloween 3. And then now we have vinyl ones in different colors. Black Skull, White Skull, Antique Skull. I know somebody that is going to be excited for this. 1/6 scale Rob Zombie Michael Myers figure. They, I think so far, have done all the Halloweens. I still think how like Halloween Ends and Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, but they're getting there. That's definitely cool. This one, when I first saw it, I didn't really pay attention to it because I thought it was the 5-inch figure. No, it is the upscaled version, 12-inch Art the Clown. Very cool. I'm definitely gonna have to pick it up. Reminds me of like the old like Toy Biz days. Scream Greats. You got Spiky, Jumbo, and then this one I'm really excited for is Rudy. Rudy's my favorite clown of the Killer Clowns, so him getting represented makes me feel nice. Scream Greats. Of course, we have Rob Zombie's Michael Myers. It's cool that they're doing the different versions of Michael Myers. As you see on the right, they have the original. I own the original, so to see the remake version, very cool. But this one, I already know is going to be the best seller of the bunch. We have the Creeper. For obvious reasons, not a lot of people make Creeper merchandise. But Tots is, delivering to the fans. It's always a good thing. A bunch of new figures. True Romance. Okay. Guar. I know AJ Good is going to love those. New licenses for the upcoming year. All of these I'm really excited for. Hellraiser. I've been waiting for Tots to do that. Poltergeist is going to be cool. Are they going to make the puppet or the doll? The clown doll? Maybe. RoboCop was announced last time, but nothing new is showing up here. Maybe they're still developing. Leprechaun. Holy fucking shit. Leprechaun figures, Leprechaun mask, like a life-size Leprechaun. Who knows who's to come? And that is the end. Very short kind of video. Not a whole lot of new crazy stuff. Definitely some pickups there. So let me know in the comments whatever you're interested in. This has been Matthew at Piscoli Productions. See you next time.